Back in 2016, the mobile gaming world changed forever. Supercell, the creators of Clash of Clans, released a brand new game that blended strategy, card collecting, and real-time battles into one addictive experience. That game was Clash Royale. At first glance, it looked simple. 2 players, 3 towers each, and a deck of 8 cards. But underneath that simplicity was a deep, competitive system that required timing, strategy, and quick thinking. It wasn't just another mobile game, it was something entirely new. Clash Royale was officially released worldwide in March 2016, after a short beta period, and almost instantly it exploded in popularity. Millions of players downloaded it within days. You could play quick matches anywhere, anytime, and every battle felt intense. But the real fuel behind Clash Royale's rise wasn't just the gameplay, it was YouTube. Content creators quickly realized how perfect the game was for videos. Matches were short, exciting, and full of unpredictable moments. Some of the biggest names in early Clash Royale YouTube included Chief Pat, Molt, Nick at Night, and Orange Juice Gaming. Soon after, more competitive and skilled players joined the scene, helping push the game into esports. Clash Royale wasn't just casual anymore, it was becoming serious. By 2017 and 2018, Clash Royale hit its peak. This was the golden era. The game had millions of daily players, massive tournaments, and even official esports leagues. Everything seemed perfect. But then, things started to change. Players began complaining about slow progression and the feeling that the game was becoming pay to win. Updates didn't always fix core problems, and the meta became repetitive. At the same time, new games took over the spotlight. Even many YouTubers moved on to other content. By 2020 to 2022, Clash Royale was clearly past its prime. It wasn't dead, but it wasn't the giant it used to be. And then came one of the most controversial moments, the Level 14 update. Players were forced to grind even more, and many felt their progress had been reset. For a while, it seemed like Clash Royale might never fully recover. But then, something unexpected happened.
Bowling! You're the coolest person in the world, Rocket.
Around 2024, and especially in 2025, Clash Royale experienced something unexpected, a revival. And at the center of that revival was one name, Jinxie.
I can't win. I can't win in this mode!
Jinxie was already one of the biggest streamers on the internet. But when he started playing Clash Royale, everything changed. His streams were loud, energetic, and unpredictable. He brought a completely different style of content, more personality, more hype, more entertainment. And people loved it. Clips of his gameplay went viral across TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and social media. Millions of viewers who hadn't thought about Clash Royale in years suddenly saw it everywhere again. And something interesting happened. They came back. Old players reinstalled the game. New players tried it for the first time. The player base started growing again. For many in the community, Jinxie wasn't just another creator. He was the spark that brought Clash Royale back into the spotlight. At the same time, other creators like B-Rad, Morton, and Ian77 continued producing high-level gameplay, combining skill with entertainment. This created a perfect mix. Casual viewers drawn in by entertainment, competitive players staying for skill, and just like that, Clash Royale had a second life. Not as big as before, but alive again. Today, Clash Royale sits in a very unique position. It's no longer the #1 mobile game in the world. It doesn't dominate like it did in 2017. But it has something arguably more valuable: longevity. Millions of players still log in. The game still receives updates. The community is still active. And most importantly, it still matters.
Clash Royale has gone through everything: a massive launch, a golden era, a painful decline, a controversial phase, and an unexpected comeback. Very few games survive that journey. So what makes Clash Royale special? It's the simplicity, cards, towers, strategy, That core idea was so strong that even after years of mistakes, it kept the game alive. And maybe that's the biggest lesson. Games don't die just because they fall. They die when people stop caring. And clearly, people still care about Clash Royale. So where does it go from here? No one knows for sure. Maybe it will continue growing slowly. Maybe it will stay as a stable classic. Or maybe, just maybe, it will rise again in a way no one expects. Because if Clash Royale has proven anything, it's that it always finds a way to come back. And this story, it might not be over yet.